What is up, Underground 4 gang? It is Monday, or no, not Monday. It is Thursday, I think, right?
Yeah.
Thursday, May 21st. It is the 5th month, and it is 5:55. Oh, it's 5:56. I just ruined everything I had going. We might as well just quit this podcast now. But it's the first beautiful day we've had in a while, except for yesterday. It's been quite rainy, for being honest. But, we're back. And looks like we've got some good weather coming out. It's supposed to be 80 all week. But it's a beautiful day out. And especially a beautiful day out to get some fine gents in my podcast today. You guys might remember this young man, Vaughn Petty. He is the first person to come on the Underground 4 podcast twice. Shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn, do you have any words to say?
No.
Okay. And you got some new faces too. I'll introduce the co-main event because somebody's cooler than the other, but I'll introduce the co-main event first. Danny.
Hello.
This is Danny, everybody. He is my friend, I think. And Danny is joining us today. Danny brings a significant love to the podcast because he's a beautiful man.
Thank you, Keegan.
You're welcome. And now to the main event. We always got to end with the smartest. I don't know why we didn't end with myself, but whatever. I guess we already started. Here we are. Ooh, she's hot. Sorry. Here we are with Max Anthony Mancini. Do you have any words to say, Max?
Hello.
Okay. Okay. So one thing about everything we've got going. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's only on 5. I've got the remote. This is your tunes, Danny, eh?
Not mine.
I'm kind of surprised that this remote reached that far. But anyway, one thing that all of these people except me, because I have some pride, is these people are soccer players. Not Vaughn anymore. Vaughn quit because he realized that, he's got pride.
I decided to roll around with men on the floor instead of play soccer. You want to talk about pride?
Yeah. Yeah. Vaughn's a beast mode, man.
For sure, Vaughn.
Me?
No, I gotta stick up for my boy Keegan. I attended a wrestling event and Keegan made the winning what do you call that? Takedown?
Pin?
Made the winning pin, so
You pinned a guy?
Yeah, dude.
to win the match.
Last year, tournament, go for first.
So I got a voucher Keegan here.
Yeah, but
Okay.
our team is
Respect
dog
it.
shit, bro. We almost lost to a team of 8 guys when we had a full squad.
I don't know. Right.
We had 14 and they had 8, and we almost lost.
It's
we had more than 14, but we had a full lineup. They only had 8 guys.
Yeah, that's tough.
We got a free 36 points, pretty much.
You get a free 36
Like
points.
6 points for every forfeit. So we were.
Wait, who? What school?
Live here.
Oh yeah, they were.
This kid was getting dogged too. He was losing 8-0.
Yeah, bro. I was losing 8-0 in the first 2 minutes, and I was like, you know what?
Locked up a shitty cradle, but it worked, and I fucking screamed my head off so loud.
So you were down like 8-0 and
Yeah.
you just pinned a guy and won it?
Yeah.
A fun fact, actually. That I don't even think Vaughn knows this, but Vaughn's mom tells me things because Vaughn's mom likes me, and she told me that Vaughn's favorite high school wrestling memory up until he clutched up and became a god. His favorite high school memory was that moment, and it involved me,
That's true.
and it really meant a lot to me. Promised my grandma I wouldn't cry on my podcast, but some things are just bigger than family, man. All right. I don't know how soccer works. Are you a goalie?
No, Vaughn was.
Yeah, Vaughn was,
I'm not a goalie,
Why are
no.
you starting with goalie?
because that's the worst position. So you go from worst to best.
Why is it the worst?
Yeah, wait, why is it the worst?
If I played soccer, I'd be a center forward. Is that a position?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Why?
Is that what you are?
No, well, I play a lot of positions.
That's what Anthony is.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Mr. Team Captain over here. 3rd best team in the state, right?
I wouldn't say that, but we were close to that.
Yeah.
We were around there.
So we have the team captain, and then we have the genius over here. Max is the brains behind the operation. Max is all like, oh yeah, if I cut to the ball to the tangent of 6, we'll score.
Not exactly, but
It's alright to be smart, Max. we especially know you're smart. Want to know how we know you're smart? Because Max Anthony Mancini got into the University of Michigan. Everybody clap it up for Max.
Hey man, you skipped all that stuff.
Yeah, no, but we'll get back to it. It's kind of surprising, if we're being honest, because, you know, if you look at Max, you know, you think that, you know, all the ugly kids would be smart. But nope. We got one good-looking man. One good-looking genius. Mr. 1420 SAT. Oh, I got that right, didn't I? Got that right, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh! Want to know how I know that? Want to know how I know that?
How?
I hacked into your college board account before you came. Someone to say that.
Okay, what's my password?
I told him what you got.
Shut up, bro. Jeez.
That's pretty impressive.
I would like to disclose that numbers, GPA, SAT, they don't mean anything. Just to put that out there.
There you go, sir.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then, you know, I'm smart.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not as dumb as people think, but, like, I'm kind of smart.
Well, there's a difference between being school smart and just like street market, like common
And then
sense
straight
and stuff.
fucking dumb.
You're definitely the most creative person I know.
Yeah, I just created a podcast with a duck.
Never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. I never would have thought of either. And, like, it's such a random podcast, man. I don't even, like, half people don't even know what this means. And, like, whenever I tell people it's called Tug 4, they're always like, Tug of 4? Like, no, you simp. You silly boy. One thing that...
I don't be thinking, Max.
Yeah,
Well,
Max.
That's what that means, right?
Yeah, it's Tug
Yeah.
4.
No.
For
For what? Yeah,
Yeah.
say in the mic, Danny.
foreskin, right?
Yeah. Because that's the voice.
So yeah.
Stop.
Sorry. Anyway, so for today we've got a genius, soccer player, wrestler, and businessman. Speaking of soccer,
Entrepreneur.
yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. Speaking of soccer, Danny, and Max, this goes for both you and you because you're big. One thing I learned about soccer players is, like, I've never seen a soccer player with small calves. Do you care to talk on that, Danny? Or Max?
They're-
Shout out to Adriano.
There definitely is soccer players with small calves, but when you play soccer, like a lot of kids you see probably played their whole lives, so you grow obviously muscles when you use them all the time, so they're gonna be big. Well,
Max,
Calves are mostly genetics, right?
yeah, I think a lot of it is genetics too.
dude, was a Max got out of the car today? Like, it was like a perfect old, like, John Travolta getting out of the car. He's like, takes one step, flashes his hair. Sup, boys? Nice to see ya. And then I was like, dang, Max, you been working out? He's been like, no. But Max has got some big boy calves.
Max, what did you do during quarantine instead of work out?
Eat a lot.
What you been eating?
Food.
You had a goal, didn't you?
What's up?
What was your goal?
Yeah, Max, let's hear it. There's no secrets on the underground floor, man.
If you're not comfortable sharing it, though, sure.
It's not that I'm not comfortable. It's just I don't know if that's what you want to talk about, but
I mean, why not, man? YOLO.
we're trying to hit a goal.
Okay.
He's just trying to bulk up.
Yeah, I mean, really? You're 200?
No, it's his
Oh.
goal.
That's his goal, yeah.
Dang, Max. Those are some thick calves, bro.
He did lie to me one day and said he weighed 200.
You guys did believe it, so
I didn't believe it.
yeah, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
both went with it.
I did. I'm
Yeah, he believed it. I
thought-
did.
Yeah,
at first.
They're probably just gassing you
No.
up. You know what I'm saying? They're probably just gassing you
I
up,
didn't
man.
freaking believe it, Max.
I was just like, Max, how much you weigh? He's like, 200. I was like, no
And
way.
then, wait, didn't you hold like a weight or something on the scale?
Yeah, no, I just took a picture of my. I don't know. I took a picture of my feet and I just put my hand in the wall and I like pressed down. You didn't have to press down very hard, but.
It's alright, Max. Yeah, but like, something I know for soccer players, like, all soccer players have like big legs, but then, you know, they're built like me. Like Adriano. Shout out to Adriano. Like, that man is.
Not all soccer players, but
Oh,
it's
it's
What
me.
is that?
It's me doing my bench presses with the air.
alright.
You know what? You just gotta vibe check sometimes, man.
Well, the reason all soccer players are skinny, most soccer players are skinny is because they're just running all the time.
Yeah, I don't know how people can play soccer. There's too much running, and it's the same thing with track. Like, bro, how can one person like be like, you know what? I'm enjoying a sports team.
Do you actually enjoy running though? Like 100%.
During a soccer game, I don't mind it, but if like
Outside of soccer.
now when we're in quarantine and I'm supposed to be like conditioning and like running and stuff, I hate it.
What about you? Do you enjoy running?
Not enjoy. It's just kind of like, it's like something you do because you're motivated
Because you
to.
have to. I like.
No.
It's not
What I'm saying
necessarily
is,
you
like,
have to. There's like other forms of exercise you can do, but like, it's like when you like have a goal to like become more fit. Like, oh, I'm gonna go run a mile. So you're not necessarily focused on the act of having fun while running. It's just kind of like
For the goal.
it's the
satisfaction of completing a goal or like trying to get better.
Yeah.
But also like when
So
you're
you're-
playing soccer, you're like chasing a ball and stuff
Yeah.
and like moving with your team. It's not just straight running.
Yeah. I'm just asking because I hate running.
I mean, in soccer, I'll say in soccer, like when you become more conditioned, you don't even notice you're really running that much.
That's true.
But like in summer league, like you'll feel it because like you're like,
gosh.
holy crap,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when you realize like,
Yeah. Crazy thing is though, like when we're out of shape for summer league, we're still like in shape. You know what I'm saying? We're not in soccer shape, but like compared to other people, we're still in shape when it comes to that. Well, a lot.
I mean, maybe people who like never run, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, like,
I
like
think
I'm
we
saying
get-
is like you wrestle, so you don't run a lot. You like lift weights and all that.
I mean, I do run a lot, but I mean, I don't. It's not necessarily that I have to. I just do because I think because that's not what most
Okay,
people are
that's
doing.
fair.
But
But, like you play baseball, like
I don't run.
yeah. So what I'm
No,
saying is,
it's still like because like I play baseball and like the one thing I do is pitch now. So say that I'm going off, like I'm just pitching in college.
Mhm.
So like and like since I pitched, it's like all science stuff behind it, but like
you don't need to be in condition.
if you throw like say 85 pitches, like as soon as you're done, you're supposed to go out and run like a mile because it like gets like juices flowing, like does something that like helps your arm heal. But I don't like it's just me. It's probably stupid. My baseball coach sees this. He's probably gonna take my scholarship away. But I don't know. I just don't believe in science for stuff like that. I just think it's like all just like made up. Like it's true, but like I think it's like
fabricated.
yeah, I think it's like fabricated to be like more than it is.
Some of it might be fabricated, but like if you want to be the best of the best,
Well, yeah,
that's gonna give you even a little bit of an edge. You want that.
yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. I remember my first high school game I threw, or my first high school varsity game I threw a complete game against Grosse Pointe South. It was like 90 pitches, and my entire arm was it was dead, dude. Like I couldn't move it to save my life, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go run a mile. I ran a mile. I was like, my arm still hurts. Like nothing happened.
It might not. I mean, I don't know anything about really what you're talking about, but I'm saying like maybe, like I get what you're saying, but like I don't know the science behind it. I'm saying like maybe it gets juices flowing. You might not feel an effect now, but it helps with recovery and makes it
Yeah,
quicker.
I mean, it's probably what it is. I've never really been into like science like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but Vaughn, on the other hand, this man's a physical specimen. Dude, I'm proud of Vaughn. Anyway, okay, moving on to the next on the list. I know we've all been stuck inside, some more than others. But I know one thing that all of us love doing is playing video games.
Clarify. What do you mean? Why'd you pat me?
I don't know, because you're next to me. I don't want to pat Max. Okay. Anyway, but I know we've all been playing video games. Played video games a lot together. Max, I remember at one time it was you and Danny were playing and Nick, and I was like, hey, I'll play, and I'm trash at the game, and so I was like, okay, I'll play with these guys, and Max joins the party, and I feel bad because Max is a god at every single video game he touches.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I'd say that. Anyway, and so then yeah, so Max, I hear you're a big Rocket League guy. Do you care to mention?
I'm not. Okay, I mean, yeah, I play casually. I've been playing for a few years with some friends, so actually I just got better over time.
Because you're a beast.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say it's just consistency over time. You just become better at the game.
Well, that doesn't work for me. dude, when Fortnite came out, bro, I played that game like 4 hours a day, every single day for like 6 months, and I never got better, bro.
These two were insane at Fortnite.
I fell off the map because the game sucks. And I started playing PUBG and wrestling, and then I got bad at Fortnite, and I fell behind everybody.
Max, on the other hand, here.
Yeah, Max is
I stayed strong for a little bit, but
You're still pretty good, though.
Now the game's garbage. That thing's
It
never,
is
never
pretty-
installing
it's
it
like
ever
whatever.
again.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
yeah,
It'll sit in my junk.
there's just some decisions they made I don't understand. Like
Mhm.
putting bots in the game.
Yeah, that was so
is
stupid.
just stupid.
I don't understand that.
But other than Fortnite, a Call of Duty's a big game. I know we all love playing. Dude, do you remember when me, you, and Vaughn were playing, and me and Nick were dead?
Oh, and wait, are you gonna talk about when you bought back Nick? And Nick just splatted on the ground, and I was so mad. I'm like, Vaughn, Nick had like 1 kill that game. I had like 6.
I think he was dead.
No,
Danny
because you bought me back.
It
I
was
killed
you two
like
were
2
alive.
guys.
Yeah, no, here's what happened. Yeah, so Danny ended up dying again, and then Nick's like, bro, I'm the best player here. I was like, okay, prove it to me. I buy him back. As soon as he goes for a loadout drop, bro, he cuts his parachute too high and he splats for
Yes,
the
he just killed
and
himself.
he didn't say a word. He just like he was silent. Everyone was like, Nick. He didn't say that he got finished. I was like, we all just started laughing. Bro.
I was pissed though because he had 1 kill that game. I had like 6.
He might have had 0, honestly.
And I was like, buy me back, Vaughn. I'm playing good. And he's like, no, prove it, Nick. He died. He literally didn't even touch the ground.
I think he hit too much of the ground.
Yeah, he touched too much of it. Too
Hey.
fast.
This is what I have to say about that.
This other one. Oh, ooh.
Hey, when Nick hit the ground, he was like. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. That one. I'll show it to you after. I thought it was the censored version. I don't want.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't want bad words around here. I mean, I don't care what you guys do, but it's whatever. All right, so I've never done a live activity on here. That's something I've always wanted to do. I've never done like a live competition. So we're gonna do the first one.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so as you guys know, Max is a genius. He's got like a 4.6 GPA. He's a genius, and so let's put his 5th grade skills to the test. I've got a multiplication table, and I've got the answers right here. Let's see how quickly you can do these. All right, hang on, wait. I'm gonna get the clock going. Let me get the clock going. All right, start in 12 seconds, so then we can have an even amount of time.
Okay.
All right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
How long is it?
Oh, your pen's not working.
Oh, it's not working? Oh no!
Oh, well.
Well, there goes
You're
the
still on the
live
clock.
competition.
Oh man, oh, he's getting it! Look at him go!
Oh.
Let's move the water. Look at him go!
You're one of the kids that goes down instead of across.
What do you have against that?
He's like, shut up. This is how I got into Michigan.
Yeah, it
Smells
started
like
here.
bitch in
It
here.
smells like that. And Danny. Oh wait, I said that wrong.
Just stop.
Okay.
How long is it? A minute and a half?
We're at 46. Hey, Dad. In a podcast. Yeah, it's working. I'm putting Max to work.
Hello, nice to meet
always-
you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What's up, sir?
I'm putting Max to work.
Keegan's having me do some multiplication here. I don't know.
No, Max is going to Michigan, so I figured he's a genius.
Oh yeah?
You guys look cute.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I got a couple pizzas. I want the Little Caesars. I got some pizza.
Little seizures.
Did you get that new cheese one?
Cheeser.
I don't know. I gotta
Caesar
find
one?
out pizza.
I'm just trolling you.
Sweet.
Alright, Max, it's been a minute and a half.
Yeah, you're done.
Whoa.
Wait, what is it? How long is it?
Minute and a half.
Would you have failed in 5th grade?
Are we done?
I mean, if you want to be done, you can.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Let's see how Max did.
Go and eat.
All right, have fun.
Peace.
36,
Yeah, that was the point of the minute.
I mean, this is all like
32, 90, 25, 21, 90, 70. Oh!
I might mess up on that.
Oh! 75 and 72.
72, yeah.
Hey, don't air this. You're gonna take his.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Scholarship.
Oh, no, that's a 2, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Did you feed the dog?
Yeah.
Alright.
Gosh. 10, yeah, this is good enough. A+.
Dude, great live competition.
Live competition with Maximus Anthony Mancini. Wait.
I mean,
Did you do those back in elementary school?
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Didn't
like,
everybody?
you ever play the game, the numbers game like this, and you like hit it 3 in 1, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, and you had to like keep your hands alive.
Yeah, they like, give you a problem, and you have to like.
Oh,
You ever play that?
You
I
have to keep
used-
both your hands alive?
I think so. Or you can like come. I don't know.
I used to
forgot
play
how
that
it.
game with my brother in church. Because we get bored. We'd like put our fingers up and you like hit a finger down, and then like if this hand got knocked out, like you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
I
Right?
think no.
Yeah.
I just know it was something like this. I forgot how to play it.
Sounds like a terrible game.
It sounds so trash.
Well, it's fun when you're in church.
Yeah, maybe when
Or
you're
in 3rd
how old
grade.
were you? Like 7?
Yeah, at least, yeah, because we know I didn't go to church for very long.
It's alright, Danny. We all make mistakes. My parents made me.
I wouldn't.
You like that? You like that?
I wouldn't consider either a mistake.
Bro, you guys wanna hear a funny story?
Let's hear it.
So, me, Vaughn, Brendan, and Andrew, and this kid Dylan were friends from Tower. We drove out.
No one was with us yet.
Er-
I was on the way before you got there, but.
Oh yeah, but so we're all driving out to Romeo to go mudding in Andrew's Jeep and this kid Dylan's Jeep. We're all driving out there, and we're turning right on the Romeo plank from 24 mile. Yeah, or no, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it was either 24, 25 mile. We're turning right to get on the Romeo plank from there, and dude, in the turning lane to go left, bro, there's an absolute dying, bro. And like, dude, and we're turning, and we're turning, and like, and as we're turning, bro, just 8 eyes go and look at her, and I don't think she looked at us, but it was so funny, bro. It was certified dime, certified dime, I guess. I don't have very much creativity.
A 10 to 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Bro. I worked on this last night. I'm trying to take this podcast big, man. Oh, yeah.
Respect it.
Just a little side note. I've got a pretty important guest. You know, I mean, obviously all my guests are special. They're my friends. For the most part. For the most part. But I've got super duper special, super awesome swag sauce, craziest. I don't know how I did it. Coming next Thursday at 3 o'clock, and I should say 3 o'clock Eastern time because that's important. If you guys know what I'm saying, you guys don't know what I'm saying, but you'll find out soon. So yeah, so tune in next week. But anyway, it's a beautiful day out, and we're down here doing a podcast. It's kind of, you know, I mean, it's fun. It's fun, but you know, it's.
What?
Pull an RPG on the guy.
It's obviously a beautiful day. We're doing podcasts, but it doesn't take away the fact that it's a beautiful day outside, and we're going fishing after this.
Of course.
You guys care to talk about fishing? I don't fish. I just watch and give moral support.
Well, I would like to start out with, I'm very amateur. I'm not good at fishing at all.
Dude, like, I don't understand how you can be, like, a good fisher. Like, I feel like it's, like, luck half the time.
Nah, bro, there's science.
It's like baits you use, temperature of water, how deep the water is, the weather, a bunch of stuff.
There's just stuff like that.
How active the fish are.
Lines,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into it.
I've never, I mean, like, I obviously go fishing, but, like, I remember I went fishing probably, like, 9th grade. I went with my grandpa, and we went for, like, 3 hours, and, like, we got nothing. I'm like, dude, like, how do people, like, do this? And, like, oh, yeah, like, they get excited. I mean, like, it's fun to, like, go and, like, not fish. I actually go and, like, you know, like, I remember one time we went to the cultural center, and I challenged an all-state wrestler to a competition. The loser goes in the water, and I lost.
Did you go in the water?
Yeah.
I threw it in the water.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Last time you guys went?
Or no, not last time. The time before last time.
How cold was it?
It wasn't that bad actually.
That's good.
Yeah, I was in my underwear.
That means the fishies are coming out soon.
Yeah, no, bro. Toast's brother got a huge, or it's not huge, but it was a good sized bass, man.
I fully respect it, but I feel a little hard done. You know, I've gone there plenty of times. Me and Vaughn, we have a legacy there, and it's just got all outdone by one fish.
It's got all outdone by an 8th grader.
Yeah, I completely respect it, and it's sick. It just hurts a little bit.
Shout out to Nick Benzu. And shout out to the entire Benzu family. Hey, when you and Vaughn went fishing on Tuesday, did Vaughn get another tick?
So did I.
Oh,
That's how you found out.
Oh, you got one too?
If you didn't tell me, I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
I was driving and I felt something crawling on my leg, so I grab it and like I'm literally driving in the middle of the road. I'm like,
Black
oh
sea.
crap! So I like throw it on the ground, and then it's crawling on my leg again. I throw it out the window and I text her. I'm like, check yourself right now.
Lift my arm up, there was a tick on my tricep, bro. And I grabbed it, threw it on the ground, and everyone looked at it. I was like, is that a tick? My dad's like, it's not a spider.
Mr. Tony, what a beast. Dude, wait, what was that place called? Over by the, is that called like a Suburban Ice or something like that? Bro,
Last year.
me, Vaughn, I think Brennan went, didn't he?
It was like,
Oh yeah, that was when Brennan went fishing naked.
Fishing
that was my
naked?
birthday. Yeah, it was their birthday.
Oh yeah. Wait. Side note, speaking of birthdays,
Oh my gosh.
special day coming up on the 23rd, right?
29th.
You told me
I
the
didn't-
23rd!
I didn't say it was. I
You
didn't
told
say
me
it
the
was.
23rd! Huh?
I'm 23rd.
In 2 days?
Isn't it?
No.
Yeah, he's not even. He's,
Not this month. I'm
Yeah.
saying
Oh.
I'm on 23rd.
Oh, I thought it was like the 24th. I'll be honest.
wait. When's your birthday?
It was back in March.
March 23rd?
Okay, I never said for sure. I said, I know Danny's birthday's around here. I said it might be the 23rd.
Yeah,
It's actually so.
You
Well,
said-
I don't know. Maybe you mixed up the days.
I don't know. You know.
There's no hard feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blame
don't
this
know if
kid.
either
It's
At
you
this
least I
or
knew.
either.
It's okay. At least I knew it was his name.
Yeah, yours is June 30th.
Yes.
And Brandon's is June
That's good to
22nd. Yours is May 29th. Yours is March 23rd. Mine's February 8th.
I'm not gonna remember any of this. Maybe June 30th.
Yeah, that's a pretty good day. But, so it's obvious that Danny's birthday is coming up, and I think it's the day after Hayden Johnson. Hayden,
I think, yeah, it's a day or two. Something around
He's
there.
31st.
I didn't know there's 31 days in May.
Good try.
Well, anyway, Danny, I wish you had a happy early birthday. Hayden, I know you're probably not watching this because you got, some cool kid things to do. But happy early birthday. 10 days away. Danny, are you going to be 18?
I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I can probably go to a club.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Max will join you.
Oh, yeah, Max is 18 now, too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Max has been 18.
Me and Max are going clubbing.
I can only imagine Max he'd be like, what's your GPA?
Want to see me do this multiplication?
Oh god.
4 times 4 is 16. 16 equals the
1
way
plus
you're-
1 is 2. That's me and you.
1 plus 2 is me and you. E equals MC, me and you. No? Not funny? Alright, sorry. Anyway.
Bruh.
What?
I was just doing your soundboard.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Bro, shout out to Danny for that cemetery find. That was a good one. That was a
not my
great
fine.
design.
Yeah, actually, I want to hear about that.
It was introduced to me
By
by
Anthony?
No, John Soba, Bradley, and Nick Sirianni,
Shout out to those.
and Ben Zimpala as well.
How'd they find it?
Shout out to those
I don't
guys.
know.
Ben and Nick. Bradley and John.
Is there a story with that?
I mean, let me think.
I mean, we have one.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
funny, bro.
Yeah, me and Anthony. Well, not me and Anthony. Me and John and all them, they've been there before. We all went and visited it one night. It was whatever, but it's supposed to be like one of the most haunted places in Michigan.
Not even.
And then me and Anthony, a couple weeks later, brought some girls there. And,
Dude.
yeah, So that was a good one.
Dude, I can't believe you took a picture on top of somebody's grave, bro. You're leaning on the grave like this, like, that was so terrible, dude.
It is kind of messed up, but at the same time, like, I don't really believe in an afterlife, so.
Bro, you know Marco Tomic?
I've
Marco Tomic
never
was in
met him
Dakota?
or anything.
Or not Dakota,
You know
so.
of him?
Yeah, I know him.
Dude, in like 6th and 7th, or not 6th, 7th, in 7th and 8th grade, it was like, bro, me and him were like best friends, and his mom showed me a picture, and when his grandma died, he took a selfie with her dead body, bro.
With her dead body?
Yeah, dude, at the funeral, bro, he goes up with his phone, and he's like,
That's fair.
it was so
How
bad.
old was he?
Huh?
How old was he?
Like 5th grade, dude. It was so bad,
Yeah,
dude.
but still, yeah.
I was like, dude, you can't do that.
It's awful.
He was like, yeah, man. Looking back, that was bro. I was like, you can't do that. Anyway, so me, Vaughn, Toast, and his girlfriend went to that cemetery, and it was cool. And then we start walking back.
Well, hold up. We bought freaking headlights, bro. They didn't even work, dude. It was just a red light.
Yeah,
I looked it
Little
up.
ads.
I literally looked it up on YouTube. I was like, how the heck do you do the white light? He was like, oh, click the right one once. I clicked it, nothing happened.
You bought them or you brought them?
We bought them.
You
We went
went
to Myers and we bought some, and they didn't even freaking work.
You guys have phone flashlights.
Okay,
I know,
bro,
but
we
it's not
wanted
as
to make
cool.
it cool.
You want
Yeah.
the experience?
Yes, we
Yeah.
wanted the real deal, and it didn't work.
Some Ghostbuster
Anyways,
type shit?
so we went on a side trail. There's just a good mask, and like
yeah, purge mask.
we took a picture with it, and whatever. And then we were gonna go deeper, and then Andrew didn't want to, and neither did well, it was kind of boring anyways. But then so we started turning around. He's like, "Oh, bro, I see a flashlight," and I was like, "No freaking way!" But before that, Keen's like, "Oh, I think there's a fire here." And I remember you told me you thought you saw like someone sit at a fire or some
no,
shit.
I for sure did.
So I was like, bro, Danny told me someone had a fire here. I'm like, someone definitely lives here. It looks like there's like bags and stuff all over the place. We're coming back, and it's just some lady with her bag. She's like, don't slip, it's very slippery. And I was like, bro, I'm gone. I sprinted back to the car. I was like, let's get out of here.
It was so funny, dude. Dude, and then you know that shack off Romeo Plank by the Cultural Center?
It's not important though.
It's cool though.
No, it's whatever.
But
It's some shitty shack.
Bro, me and you thought it was the coolest thing at the
I
time.
didn't think it was the coolest thing. You did.
Yeah, cause I'm lonely.
We were gonna go to Northville. You ever heard of like the abandoned asylum or hospital over there in Northville?
Let's do that, bro.
It's they got knocked down.
Yeah, it's just ashes now.
But there's one in Westland. Like they actually do tours for it, but it's closed right now. So we were thinking we were gonna go and check it out.
Well, a lot of times, like, homeless people live in those things.
Hey, why not, man?
Dude,
That's the only thing I'd be scared of.
I mean, like, it's just a person. Just be like, hey, get over here.
Oh, a lot of times, like, cults do stuff in that, too.
You never know until you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Satan worshippers.
No, I swear they do, like, rituals and stuff in there. It's freaky.
I doubt it.
Bro, it'd be
Yes,
kind of
you're
cool to
welcome
just
to
like
come
walk
find
into
out.
that. Dude,
I'm not saying in that one, but, like, in a lot of abandoned places, cults do, like, rituals.
What would you do if you walked in on that? Hey guys, how you doing?
Not you're dead. You run.
Grandma,
What
what
if
are you
you're
doing
homeless
here?
and you're almost gonna come back with your
You're
groceries?
probably their freaking ritual right there.
Nah, I doubt it.
Do you want to find out?
I do, like, bro, like, oh. What's that one movie about the dude who's got like a, it's called like a 21 plus or something. You ever seen that movie?
What's it about? What is it about?
It's about the dude who's got like the interview for the doctor thing, and the next day, and his dad's like really strict.
Oh, the drinking?
Yeah, and then he like gets blacked out, and they can't find his house.
21? No, I don't know the name of that.
And I'm pretty sure it's called 21.
I just have no idea what you're talking about.
Some friends go and get shit faced for his like 21st birthday. And he has to have like a meeting in the morning with like a doctor or something. His dad set up.
It was a good movie. Okay, maybe I can't find it. Oh yeah. 21 and over. Jeff Chang.
Yeah, 21 over.
Yeah, I forget why I was talking about this. Shoot, why did I bring this movie up?
Oh shit, what were we talking? Oh, we were talking about like the abandoned asylum and stuff.
Oh yeah. Have you seen this movie? And then and then like walk into a cult, and they get branded.
Dude, that was sorority, bro.
Oh.
Yes, it was. That was a sorority house, dude. They were doing their like initial
In a way.
and then they thought they pretended they were the people with the paddles and they started like smacking the chicks' asses. And they figured out that they were dudes and then they got hunted down by a sorority. That wasn't no cult, dude.
The walk of shame.
What are you talking about, bro? It was a sorority.
Okay, fine, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, they were like, their punishment.
It is kind of a cult.
Yeah.
Technically, it can be.
It is a cult, but
Okay,
not
but not the
not a
way
dangerous
we were
one.
not
Not
the
the
way
one
we
we're talking about.
you were thinking.
Not Satanist.
Yeah.
You know, bro. I feel like college sororities are like satanic at some point. Like, bro, those things are scary, bro. Those people are like, die for my sisters. Die for my brothers. Dude, wait. You're going to Wayne, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you joining a frat?
No.
Max is.
No, I'm not.
I could not see that.
Dude. Oh.
You're the one guy every time they walk in.
Yeah.
Hey, I see Max joining a frat and just being like, hey man, you know, I love the party, but I got this test in the morning.
Nah, I could see Max just one night going crazy, like
Woo!
sniffing cocaine off a bitch or something.
Max is like, woo! I feel like Max would trip out and be like, 2 + 2 is 6. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that.
What?
Anyway,
Bro.
why does it say finally? This is my reaction. Oh, dude, this better be saved. Oh no. Wait, went too far. Whatever. Lost my soundboard. Anyway. Blurb. Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Blurb.
Yeah, my soundboard. I log into my account.
You an account for it?
So then I favorite all my favorite sounds, and then I make a cool soundboard, like I've been doing all day. I've got one that I won't share. It's bad. Bro, have you guys watched any good TV shows since this started? Watched any good movies?
Honestly,
Not TV shows, no.
no, I watched a couple movies.
What movies you watch?
Netflix shows.
Yeah, think about Max. Oh, that movie is so bad, dude. That movie is horrible.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Max, do you care to talk about the shows that you've watched?
I don't think I've seen them, but it's on Netflix. Money Heist, Outer Banks.
That's a good show.
You
She's
watch
hot.
that show?
She's hot. That's why I watched it.
The Sarah girl?
Yeah.
Isn't Outer Banks like the new thing now? Like everyone's watching that.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
alright.
Mostly because she's hot. That's why I watched it.
Is she like the main character?
Which one of them?
Where's your phone?
Okay.
Where's your phone?
Isn't like everyone
Oh
watching
shoot,
that?
I'm an idiot.
I think so.
You should see his screensaver.
Is it her?
I think so.
It's this picture. If I can find it. What the heck? Oh, if it'll load.
Are you looking her up right now?
I'm trying to find the picture. It's my screensaver.
I've always wanted to, like, is Money Heist a fictional thing or is it based off like a true story or something?
Yeah, I've never.
No, it's like, it's fiction, but I mean, like,
It's like realistic fiction.
yeah, like the way they plan it out,
Mm-hmm.
like, it could have, I mean,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, I keep kicking. I mean, she's hot, but it's not like screensaver hot.
I think so.
Yeah, never mind.
The only person that screensaver hot is Danny. Bro, yeah. I hope they didn't pick that up.
That's why, yeah.
They definitely picked it up. If that picked up, I'm gonna kill myself.
is there something you say?
Nope.
I thought you said there's no secrets.
Oh,
on
that
it.
is true.
Oh,
There's
that
no-
is-
Underground force.
Well, we might as well.
Okay, I got it.
No,
clear the air here.
no,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
there
I'm
is-
actually quite confused what you're talking
I'll
about.
do-
Ouch,
We will
can
tell
you
you.
give me permission to share out loud?
No, because
I didn't just said it in the mic.
Yeah, but Danny said in the mic. But I guarantee, and nobody
This
is.
is the number one rule to the podcast. Your viewers are confused. They don't know what you're talking about. So you
That's a
need to-
good thing.
That is true.
You need to
The
clarify.
viewers need to be
You want,
clarified.
you
They
want the
need to be
juice?
in
You
on
gotta
it.
tell the viewers. They want the
You
juice.
gotta have your viewers in mind when you're.
Keegan, this is
On
how you go
podcast.
big.
I don't want to go big for this reason. I mean, I think we're like 40 minutes in. I doubt that the only person who might watch it this far
Grandma.
that whoever we're talking about is cool with is
Grandma.
is your friend.
My
JS. He might be just like, hey, Danny, and then he might just skip through.
I'm not. We're like whatever.
Yeah. So in that case, I doubt he would.
He definitely is not watching this.
That would be awesome. So yeah, I guess if you want to.
I'm still lost. There's still these like.
Basically-
He's gonna still be confused because he doesn't know who it is.
Yes,
Max?
Okay, you might have been on Xbox when we were clowning him. Because
Bro,
we found out on
Can I
Xbox.
just say it?
Hang on, wait. All right.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as I show this to my phone, I will let you say it. Max, would you do me a favor and just show that to the camera?
Ghost.
What's
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here goes nothing. Vaughn, thank you for permission.
His screensaver prior was.
Wait, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Screensaver, but
No, it wasn't. It never was. It never. I'm not that weird.
Okay, well, you had
we were talking about
saved
when.
photos.
He just sent them to you.
Oh God. Okay, that was about to be creepy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
that's fair.
I don't save them to like have them. I save them for like send
Where
them
were
to me.
we going?
I was going with like, cause you said something like, "Oh, she's like screensaver hot," and I said,
Oh.
"Not really," and I was saying like, "Mercy."
Well, Vaughn. Yeah. I mean,
Oh, okay. All right. I get it now. Yeah, my bad.
I'm
That's-
still lost.
Marissa Kilroy ghosted him, and he thinks she is very hot.
I don't know who that is.
hey, shout out to Max.
I'm terribly sorry.
Shout out to Max Mancini, Maximus Anthony. Hey, is it true that your full name's Maximus, or do I just say that?
No, it's just
Are you serious? I've been calling you Maximus for like 2 years.
it's okay. It's a nickname, I guess.
What?
His real nickname is Mad Max.
I'm pretty sure Maxwell's real name is Maximus.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Double
I
X.
don't know.
Mad Max.
Mad Max on the Mad Max, Mish Mad Max. That triple M. She's going to Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I don't think Danny got it.
I get it now.
But yeah. So there's 2 people. I'm not gonna on this podcast right here who have a history getting ghosted. I'm not gonna say who.
2 people.
Well, you know it's not me.
Yeah, wait. I'm confused. When did I?
I said 2 people.
Would it be? Okay.
It's not who you think though.
Yeah.
It was last year.
Oh no, I know this one too.
that
I know
this
this
is
one.
10 times worse than my story.
When you posted it on your story.
No.
Not even her.
Wait.
Yeah.
The ghost.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 10 times worse than me, dude.
That was. a tough
She
time.
came in the Jets, bro. She
Really?
came in the Jets.
Were you crushed?
I was
He
like,
was
I was like, bro. I was like, why even waste your time? Why are you gonna do that? Why waste your time?
This story's funny, bro.
It's so bad, bro.
It's so shitty. Dude. It's not even funny.
In a bad time for all that.
She came in the Jets like a
like,
month ago, and like
We were gonna hang out
and
one
she
day, and
saw
then
me.
she ghosted me, and they were gonna hang out. I was like, okay, cool.
Just
Yeah.
move on. Just moved on.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
thanks.
happens. It happens.
She was
You've done bigger and better since.
Yes.
There you go. You're good.
Keep your. What do they say? Keep your. crown up.
Hey,
Don't let your
Like
crown
crown
slip or
slip.
something.
hey, he literally went bigger.
What?
Cause like
No, dude.
Like-
It's so stupid.
one's like short.
I don't know.
I think
what
our
that
viewers
girl-
are very confused.
I think that's a good thing though. I think it's a good thing.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
know.
YK, yeah,
Well,
YK.
Max will share off. I won't share off the record.
Yeah, so that, my grandma doesn't hear this. Shout out to grandma if you
Shout
made
out
it this far.
Grandma Kula.
Yeah, she's a nice lady. I think that's all I got here. You guys got anything else to say? Danny, even people you'd like to shout out?
No, not at this time. No.
Want any people you'd like to shout out?
Grandma Kula.
Okay. Maximus Anthony Mancini, or I should say Max. Lame name. Do you have anybody you'd like to shout out or any last words?
I have no one to shout out, but I'd like to thank you for having me.
Max, I would have you back in a heartbeat. And I'd have you back in a heartbeat if I had a heart attack, because then I'd die.
That took a
Alright.
dark turn, but
It's supposed to be a joke that you'd never come back. I'm just kidding, Max. Chill out, bro. Chill out, Max. I'm just yanking your chain, bro.
Gee, you got him good, bro.
I know. He's gonna. I don't know. He's gonna go home and pull out his math book and tears are gonna seep in the pages. But I'm gonna remember these pages because they're all wet.
All right.
Okay, that's enough of this. All right, yeah. So like I was saying earlier, I'm doing my UFC MMA show on Monday, and then I'm not gonna say who, but next Thursday at 3 p.m. I've got some very, very, very big plans that you will soon learn. You will learn in about probably 168 hours. You'll learn what those big plans are.
How many days is that?
7.
How do you know that?
Because I've done that before. Like how many hours in a week? That's part of the max. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, that's all we got for today. I'd like to thank Danny Mcclorey for coming on, Vaughn Petty for coming on, and Max Anthony Mancini for coming on. It was a good time. It's always a good time when we get together. Now we're gonna go catch some fish. And by we I mean these two, because I don't fish. Because I'm scared of them. Okay, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening. If you got this far, you guys have a good night.
Wonderful. Dude, I'm actually really hungry. Not even gonna lie.
So am I.
I mean, I'll eat.